You're all invited to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Drink some of this, Michael. Be one of us.
Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. You can either ignore it or you can help me to stop it.
Welcome to another installment of Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. I am one of your hosts, Hunter Petrus, and I would be remiss if I did not start us off by saying a very happy birthday to my other host, Robert Washburn, Big Shug, Joker Smoker, Midnight Toker. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's been a great birthday so far, full of weed and video games.
Exactly. Yeah, that sounds like a great one. Mine is in 3 days, 4 days? 4 days, yeah. So, yeah, I'll be drinking a lot and eating a lot. That's what I plan on doing on mine.
Yeah, man. It's a nice rainy day today, so we're gonna get some good horror movies going, some scary stuff going, get some chicken and dumplings going. It's gonna be a good day.
That sounds like a perfect day, for sure. Also, again, you may have someone knocking on your door later, and you may have something to read tonight.
That would really put the cherry on top.
Yeah, something to read this weekend
yes.
to kind of wrap up your birthday weekend. Yeah. Yeah, so we are I can't put into words how excited I am for this episode. So I'm always excited about horror, right? Like folk horror was great for me. I love that kind of, for me it's a real pure horror. Like then you've got the funness of slashers, and then a whole different kind of fun with creature features for me, and then body horror again, back into the pure. But for me,
Icky
horror comedy, man, there was a time when I didn't, even when I was not big in horror, after I kind of took a break from the slashers and stuff, I still watched horror comedy.
That's the thing. You may have taken a break from horror, but you've always been a fan of comedy. So horror is going to show up.
And that's a really good point, I think, that if you think about it literarily,
Yeah.
about comedies, the Shakespearean comedies, they're tragedies, right?
Yes.
Comedy and horror, in my opinion, go hand in hand. There are very few things literarily that I think literarily and obviously, to me, literature is kind of what precedes shows and animation and stuff. But those two go hand in hand, because if you think about a movie or a book or a comic book or a TV show, a lot of times, if you have something funny, there are elements to it that have the horror to kind of really give stake to a situation, right?
Yes, yeah.
And then on the opposite side of that, if you think of some of the best horror, you need that levity to bring you out, because it's not fun to be totally in despair. And sometimes there are some that you need it. There are some that is nothing but a straight gut punch.
If that's what the director is trying to do to somebody, yeah.
Right. And there are some great movies that do that. But I think some of the best lace in horror. Pulled my first example from last week was It, right?
Yes.
To me, it is undeniably a horror film. It is
Yes.
horrific. I just rewatched the first one, which you and I both agree. It
Yeah.
Chapter One, masterpiece, fantastic movie, great
Rules.
retelling. It's
Rules.
not. It's not fun. Like, it's not a comedy. It's not a light movie. It is horrific. And as I'm taking in these sort of elements of like the are the parents in on it? Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
forgetting the female protagonist, but her dad and
Hmm.
just the sexual abuse that she goes through. It's so heavy.
Yes.
And then you've got a clown, and they're just pieces that I think it walks a really fine line of
Yeah.
scaring the shit out of you, but also making you laugh.
Well, it does this great thing of being a kid and not knowing how to handle these situations other than I gotta crack a joke. Like I got to. Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
we're so deep in it, we have nothing left to do but have fun with it.
yeah. That's gallows humor, right?
Yes. Yes,
There
100%.
there's something I love gallows humor. There's something
Yes.
great about being at rock bottom and just having nothing but a laugh left.
Hmm.
Um,
It's a genius.
it truly is. Have you been able to watch Weapons yet?
I have not. It's probably gonna get done today.
Okay, so fantastic movie. I would put it in that sort of psychological horror type
Yeah.
thing, thriller area. There are definitely it's definitely horror. There are things throughout it that, while it's kind of a mind fuck, you're terrified and you have real emotional moments where you're like, I know what's going on and I don't like this at all. I don't like this
Mm.
at all, especially because the story building, the way that he does, like, perspective through it,
Oh,
and I won't ruin it for you, but the way he has edited this film through perspective,
that's it.
I think is very cool. And you learn more about what's going on in the situation throughout it.
I see what you're saying. It's that his classic kind of writing, like
Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. It is.
yeah,
I would say it's way more in this one than it is in Barbarian,
yes,
but he leans heavily in this. And the more that you learn, the more that you just want to punch the antagonist, who's quickly identified.
nice,
You want to
nice,
punch them
dude.
square in the mouth, and yet I have not laughed that hard in a horror film seconds after you are like on the edge of your seat. What is going to happen? There is a real thing that could about to happen here that you're like, oh my God, this is going to rip me in pieces. And then you're fucking hysterically laughing.
That's amazing.
And so I don't know
I
that I would
need
call
that.
it, yeah, I don't know that I would call this a horror comedy, although a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I think it is a great horror with comedy peppered into it in the exact right
Oh,
moment.
dude, yeah. I think another guy that does it really well, who maintains uh mostly. Well, hold on. Before we get too deep, uh, do you remember your first horror comedy?
Ooh,
Earliest memories with them?
yikes. You go first. Let me think on this for a minute.
Because
To be honest with you,
I've got another Big Neil story.
hit me with some Big Neil, buddy.
Okay, dude, imagine it. The year 1999.
Got it?
The hottest movie out is Scary Movie by the Wayans brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Horror, comedy, ripping on horror.
Yep.
My mom was vehemently against me seeing this film.
Which she had
Dude,
every right to be.
oh, made sense. Made sense.
Yeah, an 11-year-old Suge didn't need to be singing that.
I did not, but all my friends had.
Okay.
So I'll never forget it. Mom goes out of town one weekend. Dad's like, I'm like, yo, can we hit the movie gallery? You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, I already went by there. I'm like, oh god damn it, we're about to watch whatever new Harrison Ford bullshit is out.
Right, right. Classic Neil assumption for sure.
Yeah, we're about to watch fucking Mel Gibson shoot somebody. Uh, so I get home and I remember looking through the stack that he got, and that kind of shit was in there, but then Scary Movie was in there.
Okay.
And I was like, oh snap.
Oh snap.
Oh snap, here's my chance. Like, because in my head, I'm like, no, Dad's going to watch this by himself, but he ain't going to be here the whole time.
Okay.
And so we're eating dinner, and then Dad just looks at the table and goes, y'all want to watch Scary Movie?
I love it.
Dude, he was already planning on watching this with us. Because he's a big, like, Naked Gun, like...
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep.
So he
I
was
mean,
like-
what dad, that is dad humor at its finest. Is
At its
that,
finest.
Yeah.
And we laughed all the way through it, and none of it was scary. And it was super... Probably could have waited till 13, but you know.
Yeah. So, I think the first memory that can come to mind is actually Scary Movie 2.
Ooh, another classic.
Another classic. I didn't watch that when it came out. I remember going, I'm trying to think about this. Either we watched it at my house or there was a group of guys and we watched it at somebody else's. I can't remember, but I do remember a bunch of scrubby little
Yes.
12, 13-year-olds. I think 13 at the time. And again, you know, Tim Curry.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite between I am drawing a blank, David Cross's character in the wheelchair and
Chris
the
Elliott.
guy from, Chris Elliott with Take My Strong Hand. Buddy,
Yes, dude.
I think my parents wanted to murder me for the amount of times over the next couple weeks that I take my strong hand. It's not strong enough.
Or My Germs.
My germs. Time to baste the turkey. I quoted that movie like a dumb teenager quotes Monty Python and the Holy Grail for the first time they watch it.
Exactly.
There are so many dumb quotes in that
Amazing.
movie. I love
Amazing
the do you want me to give you head? I could do it myself.
Dude,
It's just that movie was so dumb.
Dude.
But I love, honestly, I enjoyed 1. I remember having a really good memory with 3, where that one I do remember we watched at my house. I believe 3 is the one with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, 3 has Charlie Sheen and Simon Rex in it, aka Dirt Nasty. Do you remember the first scene of the second one is them ripping on Save the Last Dance, and she accidentally beats that bitch up and takes her jacket?
Yep. Yeah.
You lost your jacket? No, that's yours, Sydney, now. Sydney, that's yours now.
Yeah. I hate, honestly, I'm just going to put this on the record. I hate what that franchise became.
Yeah. Scary Movie
But
3 was the
I would
beginning
say,
of the flush.
Yeah, I think there's some stuff in 4 that was redeemable and nothing after.
I don't know that I saw 4 at all, to be honest with you.
Wait. 3's the one that makes fun of aliens, right? Or
Makes fun
signs.
of
Signs.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the Leslie Nielsen as president one.
Yeah, and then 4 is like the World at War or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, that's where it gets dumb. Yeah. You're right. And then they spun it off to the epic movie and the hero movie.
Yeah.
And
Date movie.
Yeah, all of which have no place in society unless you're incredibly high, which there's a place when you are.
And I don't condone drug use for teenagers, but if you're a teenager gonna watch them, probably should still be pretty high.
Yeah. I mean, I watched them, I'll be honest, I watched them without it and it was fine.
I'm sure I
But
saw them without it too.
as an adult, I need it. I
Fair.
need some alcohol. I need
You know what?
something.
I take back what I said. If you're gonna watch that film as a young man, just have you a couple good buddies around.
Yeah, that's what, dude. We didn't need substances when we were kids. When we had fart jokes, you know what I mean?
Exactly, dude. And when you had a room full of boys watching something they knew, this my parents are gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah, this was Scary Movie 2 was that for me.
Nice.
That was it. Cause yeah, 3 not so
Ours
much.
was
They
American Pie 2 was the one that was like, oh shit.
oh actually, so my very first yeah, I'm gonna say it was between either Scary Movie 2 or it was The Girl Next Door.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's classic.
The unrated Girl Next Door.
Got to. Got to.
But yeah, you know, horror comedy for me, I think I love both sides of the spectrum. I like horror
Yeah.
with comedy and I like comedy with horror.
Okay.
And I depending on the mood is what I'm going to go for.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of in betweens lately where I'll go with one side or the other. But yeah, I was so excited to start this episode.
Absolutely, dude. Horror comedy is just something that I think probably since there's been horror comedy.
Agreed. Yeah, I
Abbott
mean,
and
and
Costello
yes,
with the Frankensteins and stuff.
yep.
That was shortly after the Universal monsters.
Well, if you want to go further than that and get
Let's
literary,
do
if
it.
you want, I mean, let's go ahead and start Tomes of Darkness.
The tones of darkness.
If you want to go back
Yeah.
and talk horror, for me, start with Big Willie Shakes.
Yeah.
Comedies were tragedies, right?
Yeah.
Comedies weren't slapstick. They weren't Chevy Chase. They were tragedies.
They were
What were defined
yeah.
as comedies at the time, and I don't I'm not I'm I took a lot of literary classes in high school and in college, but I've not necessarily retained such information since. But if I'm not mistaken, Greek tragedies are also comedic.
Um, I'd have to double check that. The Greek tragedies may have been tragedy ass tragedies.
Okay.
Let
But
me
I
look.
do know with Big Willie Shakes that he defined his
Yes.
comedies as, I mean, his comedies were tragic.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Let's look
Um,
real quick.
I think that there are funny aspects to Greek, but that may be ironic. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Greek horrors, the Greek tragedies to me are funny, but I don't know that they were intended to be at the time.
Okay, so
Maybe they were.
there were tragedies and comedies, but I think old Billy Bones did a mashup.
Big Willie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have a couple small examples of horror, like explicitly horror comedic literary.
Okay,
I think there's one called Meddling Kids, which is exactly what you think it is. It's like a Scooby Doo spinoff, but adult.
that sounds actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a popcorn book, right? Like it's not one that you're going to get a Pulitzer Prize for, but like it's funny.
I um I actually this is so I can't believe it skipped my mind because I'm halfway fucking through the book. Uh
Love it.
Grady Hendrix horror store. So the concept
Oh.
is these employees at like an IKEA knockoff
Okay.
are locked inside for a night, and there's a ghost,
Okay. I
and it
I'm
is
sold.
very funny.
I bet it is.
It is
I bet
very
it is.
funny, and there are moments where it is very tense. Like they get you very attached to the main characters very quickly.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
great. Grady Hendrix also my best friend's exorcism.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Um,
For me, I don't have any. I mean, other than the one I just said, I don't have any horror comedies, but there are a lot of horrors that I've read that, again, you have to incorporate some level of comedy
yes.
for levity alone.
Yeah.
Slewfoot, like I mentioned in our first episode,
That's a
is a
horror.
it's a folk horror. It is witchy. It is, yeah, very witchy
Gnarly.
horror. There's some real funny moments in it, especially the kind of you get yours at the end moments. Actually, the epilogue is funny.
Okay.
The
I can
epilogue
appreciate
made me
that.
laugh a lot. Like it all goes down. It
I can
all goes
appreciate that.
down. It ends the way that you envision it's probably going to end when it pops off.
So
And
so these laughs are victory laps.
yeah.
Nice. I love
Yep.
that.
And it is funny. I mean, not knee jerk, haha, but like you smile. You
Exactly.
do. Okay. That was. You didn't
Alright.
have to do that. You didn't have to do that, and you did it, and that was funny.
And sometimes that's all they have to do is just do the thing. Do the funny thing.
Exactly. Yeah. If you will, it was the equivalent of your post credit scene. You know what I mean? It was your Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you still here? It was that.
It was your Jason Voorhees beating somebody to death in a sleeping bag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, again, horror comedy for me.
Trying to think
I
of
do
another.
I do like the peanut butter and jelly aspect of it.
Me too. And like you were saying, there are some really, because I would put Grady Hendrix books as like straight 50-50 horror comedy if I'm being honest.
Okay,
But
that's
like you say, like
great.
there's some writers that do horror really well, like Max Brooks, and like
Okay,
he's the son of Mel Brooks. Like, how is he not supposed to be at least a little bit fucking funny?
Yes, 100%.
So there are moments of levity in his books as well, and it's usually some Mel Brooks fart joke shit.
Yeah, yeah. There's some graphic novels that come to mind that have
Hit
some
me.
levity. So for me, Paper Girls is it is so complex because it is futuristic and dystopian and retro and horror and
That,
cosmic, and it's got a lot of things, but it's got, I think very Stranger Things, but all Paper Girls, and one of them has this very just glib view on life and just the way that she deals with stuff, and you find
that's
out that she
nice.
has cancer, right? And that's kind
Yeah.
of gut wrencher. But her gallows humor is the best part of
Oh,
it. Is
yeah.
that she knows she's gonna die, and she just has hit fuck it.
Yeah. That's some of the best shit too.
Yeah,
We're
and
at
so
rock
that
bottom. We can't get any lower.
yes, absolutely. Another one we mentioned it on the slashers episode. Plastic. So Plastic
Yes.
is the one where the guy is a serial killer, and he
Yes.
has a sex doll, a blow up doll or a sex doll, and it's taken from him, and it's John Wick style. He's gonna get
Yes.
it back. Like it's not like he has a fuck toy. It's like it's like her, right?
He
Where he has an
loves it.
emotional attachment to this. He's married to
And
this
that is
sex doll.
hilarious.
It's horrific the shit he does to kill people, and yet it's over a sex doll.
So it's hilarious.
Yeah. I also think
I
if I
love
remember
that, dude.
if I remember correctly, there's some humor in something's eating the children or
There is quite a bit of humor in it because again, the main character is this kind of glib,
yeah,
very fuck it, off the cuff, aloof
right.
character. Like
Yeah.
unfucking phased by anything.
I would highly encourage our listeners go to your comic book shop and browse what they have in the volume section
Yep.
for Image Comics.
Yeah. 100%.
Image Comics. I'm even going to mention one. Like I don't know that it's not a horror comedy, but it has elements that are tense and horrific, and also funny. That is, I know one of our favorites, Southern Bastards.
100%. 100%. Horrific and funny.
The end of Volume 1, What Happens to Big Earl,
Is horrific.
it's horrific. And yet, 2 volumes later, there's a fucker with a monkey.
There's just a guy who has a pet monkey and a convertible.
The henchmen, the meth men henchmen,
Those
are fun.
guys
They're
are
funny.
Funny. They're so
They're
dumb.
funny.
They're very funny.
So I highly encourage you, go to your comic book store, look at Image Comics, and flip through, find some art you like. But a lot of, honestly, while Image does have fantasy, and they even have their own like heroes that are not widely known, but they do have them.
Yeah.
I would say that what they do in the horror space, what they do in the thriller space is unmatched.
Dynamite.
Not to be confused with Dynamite Comedies or Dynamite Comics.
Yeah. I got 2 more that just crossed my brain. Comic books.
What you got?
It's the guys from last podcast on the left. They've done 2 separate runs for Dark Horse, I believe.
Okay. Another good horror.
They did 6 issues of Soul Plumber.
I have it.
Soul Plumber is great.
I have it.
Soul Plumber is amazing. And then they did 8 issues, I believe, 4 and 4, 8 issues of Operation Sunshine. And it's about vampires, and it is so good. And even funnier than Soul Plumber.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yes, dude.
Because I really enjoyed Soul Plumber.
Yes, dude. Soul Plumber is so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There was another one that I gave your brother. Is it Middle West?
Yeah.
Middle West was great art, dystopian fantasy, but it had your protagonist is a child or a teen, maybe young preteen. It has that horror comedy to it. Yeah, for sure. Not quite like Soul Plumber. That's fantastic.
Over the top, but
yeah.
But no, there's definitely moments in Midwest where they have to break the tension.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, hey, why don't we get right into the movies? Let's talk about our favorite horror comedy movies.
All right, we're going top 5.
Time for the top 5.
Yeah, why don't you lead off?
All right, my number 5. Whew. Let me get my notes back up because I've been back and forth on this so many times, dude.
I have a list of 12, and there are scribbles all over it.
Yeah. Let me pull this back up. I think this is my last list that I was gonna go with. Okay. Yeah. Number 5, going with a 1999 90s stoner classic starring Devon Sawa with a hand that is trying to kill everyone. That's right. Idle Hands. Idle Hands is
I didn't see it coming, but
quintessential,
honestly, good pull.
quintessential horror comedy in my opinion. It was the American Pie of horror comedy. It it was a movie I saw at like 2 a.m. when I
Yeah,
was 13, and it became my favorite movie for a while there. It's got
yeah.
stoners, it's got slackers, it's got meatheads working on trucks, it's got great horror. It's got Vivica A. Fox showing up to be hilarious and beautiful, strong
Which
black
she,
woman.
which she is. Yeah.
Yeah, strong black woman in that film.
I love that. I love that a lot.
Seth Green is in it as the two buddies that come back to life. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
if you haven't
no.
watched it in a while, you need to check her out.
Um, yeah, that is fantastic.
And
I,
maybe
I, I, I didn't see that one coming. I'm going to be honest with you, but it is such a good one.
no one ever sees it coming, but I feel like it was buried. It got buried in a time with like Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2
It did. I think that's why I'm saying that
yeah,
is for that very reason.
yeah.
And I'm drawing a blank here as to what the movie is, and I know that you'll probably know it. It's the Rip Torn movie. This is not a horror; it's a comedy. The Rip
Okay.
Torn movie where they, it's not. I don't even know that it is Rip Torn movie, but he's in it. Where they go to the massive weed farm in like Kansas, and Rip Torn is like this traveling like vagabond.
What was that?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Humboldt? Was it called
Maybe.
Humboldt?
It may be. At
Uh,
any rate, to me, where I was going with this is, to me, this is to Rip Torn what that movie is to Devon Sawa, because he's so well known for other things, but then that one movie comes on and you're like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
oh yes, it is very that movie, dude. And I'll tell you that it's that movie, and it's the movie that if you're like, oh fuck, I hadn't seen, and you sit down and watch it, you will be pleased.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. What a fantastic pick.
It
Okay.
scratches it scratches all the itches of horror and comedy.
It absolutely does. Okay. Rolling Kansas.
That was a great one.
Yep, Rolling Kansas was the movie I was looking for. My number 5 is one that I saw not long ago, and it's actually one that Laura will watch with me.
Okay.
Willy's Wonderland. Buddy, here's the thing is
Cool, dude.
Willy's Wonderland is one of those that could be a 5 for me or a 1 for me, because
Yes.
it is a non-serious film.
Yeah.
At no point does it take itself seriously in any way. In
Nope.
any way does it take itself seriously. Nicolas Cage gives the performance of a lifetime, and I use that loosely.
Yeah.
He gives it his all, which we can all say. Nick Cage, whether you love him as an actor or hate him as an actor, that man never doesn't do it.
Oh,
He never doesn't put it all on the line. He gives it
fulfilled.
all and never says one word. He is the protagonist through shot one to the very end, and that man never says a word.
I forgot he doesn't speak the entire time.
This is Five Nights at Freddy's done right.
Yes.
Because Five Nights at Freddy's came out after Willy's Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
And it is a horror comedy, right? Flopped.
Very much.
Horror franchise game is beloved by many. Flopped. Even though I've heard that there's going to be a second, doesn't matter.
Yeah, who could care?
It didn't. I read so many reviews that said it didn't do what Willy's Wonderland did. And you have to go watch it. The deaths are outrageous. It is a totally avoidable situation where only really one person has to die, and yet there's a lot.
There's a lot.
It's silly. There is a scene that is erotic with a pinball machine.
I forgot about that.
Where he seemingly fucks the pinball machine.
Yes. After he gets all jacked up on his sodas that are just in
Yeah!
the fridge for some reason.
You never know if they're energy drinks or sodas or beers. You just don't know what they are. But it's an ambiguously labeled Stacker 2 type can that he's crushing.
Yep.
Yeah.
For his powers, it seems.
It seems. Again, murdering, saving people, getting thanks and praise of thank you for saving me, and then just nonverbal. Cannot recommend that movie enough.
You're such a great pick. Such a great pool, dude.
Thank you. What is your number 4?
I'm just so impressed by that.
Thank you.
My number 4 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely more comedy than horror, but it fits the genre because of its predecessors. I'm going Army of Darkness.
Yep. I kind of figured that was going to be on the list somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going Army of Darkness, starring Bruce Campbell with a chainsaw for a fucking hand and a boomstick.
Very silly take on that franchise.
Very, very silly. But still had the horror aspects and the great zombie makeup.
Yeah.
And some tense moments, but nothing like unbearable, you know?
Yeah. Did you ever watch the Ash versus the Evil Dead TV show?
Oh yeah.
I didn't, but I imagined that it was like directly spinned off of Army of Darkness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
they follow that storyline almost like from where it leaves off.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Cool.
I need to go back and rewatch it. I hate that it went off when it did, but
I know, man. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, great movie.
Great death.
It does. Yeah.
Great death,
yeah.
dude.
Again, I think what I like about that movie is that
you're bad, Ash. And
the campiness.
Campy, very campy.
Okay, that franchise, and I think I mentioned it in the last one. To go from the Evil Dead, and you helped explain this to me, to go from the Evil Dead to that,
right.
There's so much in between it. It is literally the opposite sides of the bookshelf.
Yep.
And you did explain to me that 2 is technically the vision of 1.
Yeah.
But for me, that was incredibly helpful. But I think I'm just in awe by that franchise that
oh yeah.
1 through 3 is that.
It's a lot to take in, dude.
Yeah.
It can. Yeah. That's a hell of a weekend, but you end on a great note with Army of Darkness.
You really do. Yeah, it is a lot. It's the dessert to pay off.
One of the most quotable films of all time.
It really is. Yeah.
Dude, my favorite death in that movie is when Ash splits into 2 Ashes.
Yep.
There's good Ash and bad Ash. And he's talking about, you're good Ash. I'm bad Ash. And he's flipping all over the place. And then he flips one time and there's just a shotgun stuck to his nose.
Yeah.
Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
It's so campy, but it's really good. I love that. Great pick. Truly
All
great
right.
pick.
What's your foe?
For my number 4, I almost hate saying this because I don't think I'm going to be nearly as passionate for this as I was for Willy's Wonderland, and yet I love this movie. It is an in between that threads the thriller more than horror, The Menu.
Oh.
So there are lots of moments in that movie that are funny. There are honestly, while when we get to Dead Homies, this will not be my dead homie, but I laughed very hard with you've got the finance bros, and
yeah.
they work for Mr. Boric or whatever, and he's the guy who finances the restaurant, and they drown him in angel wings.
Yes, dude.
It's just silly. And then, she stabs him in the leg with the like plucking shears,
That was great.
the hug afterwards.
The conversations at the tables
Yeah.
are
And
often pretty
again,
funny.
it's funny and yet also horror. Like when you think about like the scene where the dude wants to be him and shoots himself, kills himself on the tarp.
That's horrific. Yeah.
You have that dread there. The sort of the girl's trapped there and wasn't intended to be there.
That was bad.
I think it threads the needle very well of like a good balance, and the pacing of balance is really good in it, where you feel moments of, oh shit, I hate this, and then I'm laughing, and I think it works really well. Honestly, again, the death payoff at the finale is
and
yeah.
fucking, I mean, come on, Ray Fiennes,
yeah.
just nailing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So that's my number 4. I debated on it, but I'm
like
happy. Yeah.
I think it's a
What
good
is-
spot for it.
What's your 3?
3 had to always be Shaun of the Dead.
Yep, I knew it was going to be.
Yep. Shaun of the Dead. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna say Shaun of the Dead. I'm gonna say I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I'm just gonna say if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Yeah,
It's so
we've talked about
funny.
it. We've
did.
talked about that trilogy
Yes, dude.
in this podcast before.
All of them are horror comedies.
The ending is so great. I love the epilogue, if you will, the where everything leads on.
Yes. We goes
Yeah.
out to the shed.
Yeah, the shed.
Yeah, dude, the
I
shed
love
is
it.
great. I love fucking a boogie doogie doogie da boogie da boo.
Yeah. That was a good. I knew, again, I'm not shocked in any capacity that you pulled that, but I really dug that for
I have
sure.
to pick Shaun of the Dead. I've
Yeah,
seen
too.
that movie 40 times.
Yep. Yeah. If it wasn't going to be that one, then I thought it was going to be Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
My number 3, Ready or Not. So,
Oh, I love that one.
to me, and I'm having to think about how I want to phrase this. So, not Evil Dead, sorry. What was your,
Army of Darkness?
thank you, Army of Darkness, The Menu, Willy's Wonderland, especially,
Yes.
all have a flavor
Mm-hmm.
that is unique to what the director or writers envisioned. It was very specific. You know what I mean?
I
And
see
where-
where you're going, I think.
Ready or Not feels just like a generic horror film that was made by, like, it was just a horror comedy that was made by a studio. It doesn't, like, there's no real DNA to it that's like, oh, that is definitely Quentin Tarantino. You know what I mean? It is
Yes.
it is very popcorn film horror comedy.
Yes.
And the cast is spectacular. The
They're
family.
so good.
The family is a gaming family that may or may not have made a deal with the devil, and there's one card that you deal, and you have to play that game. And when someone marries into the family, and if you get hide and seek, it's a murder hunt.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. The deaths in it. The daughter from Letterkenny, who
Yes,
keeps killing the
dude.
wait staff or the
Yes.
staff, and her and her husband are coked up the whole time.
Stacking up bodies that aren't even involved.
You have the horror elements of that they're chasing her, and I mean, I think that
It's scary.
the guy who's not in the family but their chauffeur is very intimidating and scary. The aunt is out of her mind, nuts, weird, scary.
Yes, chaos scary.
But you also have some just heartbreaking moments with like Adam Brody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where he had to be the brother and grow up at an age he shouldn't have had to,
Yeah.
and hates this
Doesn't want
situation. The ending is so funny. I love the ending more than anything. I mean, honestly, when they get her in that room, from the sacrifice to the end of that movie, I am nonstop laughing. Where they think, oh shit, it's nothing. And then just boom. They're exploding. They're just exploding. I love the blood splatters on the wall. I love at the very end that just the brief like burst of the devil sitting sitting in the chair.
Yes.
Just because you wondered for a minute, were they just murdering people for nothing?
But then you get one of the greatest endings of all time.
Yeah. So for me, that's up there. I love Ready or Not. I watch it every year. It's great. And honestly, one that didn't get on my list, same actress, that actress, Samara Weaving, does horror comedy so well.
Babysitter didn't make the list?
If you've not seen it did not make the list.
It made my honorables.
It made my honorables. Both the Babysitter and Babysitter Blood Queen, I think,
Are great.
Mick G movies.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal. They're phenomenal. And they actually have that flavor that we talked about, that they're Mick G specific.
Oh, yeah.
Very rewatchable, especially the first one. I love the first one. The second one gets a little dopey, but the first one
silly.
is so good.
The first one's amazing.
It really is. All right. Before you go to your number 2, I have a feeling that you and I are going to share a number 2.
Probably.
If not number 1. But what is your number 2?
My number 2 is, other than my number 1, I think they came from different time periods. So I'm going to say it. My number 2 is my number 2 because it's not a classic.
Okay.
But my number 2 will someday be a classic if it's not already.
Okay.
It is the best horror comedy movie.
Okay.
Cabin in the Woods. It's Cabin in the Woods.
I'm going to spoil this. We'll discuss this. That's my number 1.
Yes, dude. Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the
so
Woods
good.
is my number 1. And now I'm wondering if my 2 is your 1. Because we've done this before. Again, I'll go ahead and put it out there. It's my number 1. It's so good. It's perfect, man.
You think you know what's going on, but then you have no fucking clue what's going on. But then all of a sudden, you know everything.
Can I be honest with you? It's so upsetting to me. We've talked about this in the past where franchises, there's nothing wrong with just making a movie and being done with it. And if this was the way that one did, that would be fine. I would have watched this shit out of a TV series or a spinoff or a prequel.
Just about that weird office, the ancient office.
That's all I needed. A little mini series about the office.
Yeah. That's it, dude.
There's a
the
human
monsters-
resources department for or I don't know, a Cthulhu like god.
Yeah, and they're his cultists who have a death pool every year, basically.
Yeah. It's so funny to see them in one scene go from taking things so seriously to not, or from taking things not seriously. Like if you, where I'm going with this is when they think everyone's dead, when they think that
Yes.
the payoff is done and they start the party, and then the Hills Have Eyes guys calls them.
Yes, exactly, dude.
It's so funny and non-serious, and then you know as the watcher what's going on, and you're like, shit's about to hit the fan.
Oh yeah, dude. And
I love the betrayals at the end,
yes, the
the
betrayals
double
at the
crossings. I love that you're watching this and you're assuming the person on the phone call, the big person, you're watching that movie for the first time, and they're like, there is this big ominous figure, and it is very intimidating, and it's scary, and you're like, I bet it's fucking Sigourney Weaver. It's gotta be, right? Like,
Yes,
you didn't have to
dude.
watch that movie, and you're like, I bet that's fucking Sigourney
end. It's
Weaver.
fucking Sigourney Weaver.
And guess what it
then-
is?
And guess
Yeah.
what? It's Sigourney Weaver, and she rocks that part for all of 15 minutes she's in it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which, of course, she does.
yeah, dude, rips.
Yeah.
I love that the stoner character is one of them
Yes.
that gets all the way to the end. Like,
Yes.
this shit is dope.
Yeah.
And he's
I
funny
love-
all the way through. My favorite Hemsworth role he ever did.
Yeah, I love the heroic death
Yes.
for not. That was honestly a dead homie contender.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Where he jumped, or no. Is that Jesse? Which one of them jumps on gets on the motorcycle? Is that
That's
Chris
him.
Hemsworth? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a great one. Go, guys, see that movie. See that movie.
If you haven't, I know one of our buddies who is just a big fan of movies and horrors in general. Emilio
Yes.
loves this movie.
Yes.
Very
yeah.
high up. Yeah.
And he, when he loves something, he loves it.
Yeah. He loves cats.
He does love cats.
That's a running joke. I hope it's a joke. But yeah, so
do we want to reveal your number 2?
yeah, let's reveal my 2. Do you care to
Okay.
take a guess? I bet you could.
Young Frankenstein?
No, but great guess.
What?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Fucking duh. Didn't even make my list, but fucking.
And now
duh.
I know what your one is, because now they're different times.
Eras,
I get that
yeah.
now, because those two were pretty close together. Not exactly,
yeah.
but they were just a few years apart.
Yeah.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil is my number 2. Also, hysterical deaths. That one is great because it's satire. It's
Yes.
horror satire.
If anything,
is
it's
the-
an anti-scary movie that turns into a horror movie.
It is exactly what it is. You couldn't have said it better. You
Yeah.
couldn't have said it better. It is an anti-scary movie that turns into horror.
Yes.
Because it plays on tropes, and not just one type of trope.
Every one of them.
You have the cabin in the woods, or not the cabin in the woods, I'm sorry. You've got the wrong turn. You've got the deliverance. You've got the culty type thing.
Mm-hmm.
The young, dumb teenagers are just, man, they're great.
They're the best.
There's, and I would be remiss, just
So I guess we got to kind of, because Tucker and Dale's do we want to ruin Tucker and Dale or just say see it? Because we could give them the premise kind of like,
I'm good with the premise. I think the twist at the end, we don't.
yeah. Basically, they're going on a fishing trip, right? Tucker and Dale. and they get mistaken by this group of dumb teenagers as
They're the antagonist.
essentially the antagonists of the film, yeah. And then are treated as such the rest of the movie, even though they want nothing to do with any of these kids and they just want to go fishing.
It's a very self-fulfilling prophecy type movie
Yes.
where these kids go looking for trouble and find it
Yeah, yeah, by any means.
by every mean.
Yeah.
It's over the top. It's dumb. It's got Alan Tudyk, which is a casting choice of a lifetime. If you could put Alan Tudyk in a Campbell soup commercial, and it's going to be the best.
That's true. That's 100%. That's true of that, man.
Alan Tudyk is just an amazing, amazing actor, and I have to imagine a fantastic human being.
I hope so. I really, really hope so.
I hope so too. And I love his relationship in the movie with
Tucker.
Dale.
Oh,
with
Dale.
Dale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
He just wants Dale to do so
Yeah,
good.
Dale is the sweetheart
Yes.
and doesn't have a lot of confidence. And Tucker is like his coach. Like, I'm going
Yes.
to tell you how to work with the ladies. And yet, he has no game. Like, this is the opposite of the man who needs to be helping you at all.
with anything.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it right now. The scene where the sheriff pulls up might be the best in the movie. And that's saying a lot because there's a lot of stupid shit in that movie. But where he goes out and he tries to explain the death cult of these deaths, and you're not going to believe this. Like, the way he is trying to... He's trying to explain the murders to this sheriff. It is so funny that every time I watch it, I can't breathe. I'm laughing. I may watch it tonight. It's
might,
just
dude.
so funny. I love Tucker and Dale. Yeah. So I've already said my number one. My number one is Cabin in the Woods. We've discussed it. Brilliant movie.
Brilliant.
What is your number one?
My number one is Young Frankenstein. I think it's scary movie before scary movie, you know?
Yeah, so we were just talking, that's a great point because you were talking about Scary Movie has that sort of Neil liked the Airplane,
Yes.
Leslie Nielsen type, and it is Mel Brooks and Leslie Nielsen humor is the same humor.
Yes. Slapstick.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
very-
it's just it's a comedy set to the backdrop of a horror movie.
yeah, yeah.
It's a classic. Again, one of the most quotable films of all time.
Yeah,
Not very many deaths.
yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Not very many deaths. But
Man,
yeah, I mean,
put-
honestly, we don't. People have talked about Young Frankenstein enough.
It is hard to beat Putting on the Ritz.
Yeah, dude, and like anything Gene Wilder does is just genius to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes choices as an actor that seem so minuscule, but can just really, really sell a character.
When he died, the world lost a little light. You know what I mean?
100%, dude. And
Um,
actually, you know what? I would say watch Young Frankenstein and watch it from the lens of really appreciating Gene Wilder's performance.
100%. Also, if you want to get into something that's not quite a horror comedy, but if you take the right substance, could turn into a horror, is Willy Wonka.
Quick. Some people would argue it is.
Did you ever watch Ted Lasso?
No, I never did.
There is a scene where he says like there's a throwaway line where he talks about, oh yeah, and Willy Wonka didn't murder those children, and
Oh, I did
she
see
was
that.
like, I think we saw two different completely movies, and he just stops deadpan. He's like, Rebecca, those children are dead. Like that, yeah. I love hearing Gene Wilder talk about the limp in that movie where he does the turn and he's like, because if they can't trust me from here on out, right? Great decisions for that movie. So yeah, Gene Wilder is just, I mean, I truly adore him. His working with Mel Brooks is fantastic. I'm so excited for the Spaceballs 2.
Absolutely, dude. That's gonna be something.
Yeah, but fantastic pick. Truly, truly classic,
Classic pick.
classic pick. You couldn't have done better. For me, it was an honorable mention.
Yeah. And I can see it
but-
fitting there too.
But yeah, I mean, a truly, truly epic pick for number one. I've got a list of honorable mentions I'd love to spit out before we get off here.
Let's hit them, dude.
Bodies, bodies, bodies.
Body, yes.
Uh,
Let me pull up.
another, in my opinion, satirical film.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, The Hunt.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I love The Hunt. It's
Me
not
too.
on my list, but I wish it was. I love The Hunt. The Hunt is,
Yeah.
man, the ending, I'm going to have to spoil it. The ending at the end where she picks the wrong bitch,
Dude.
that's the other one.
Cigarettes are $6.75 in Arkansas.
Yeah, I love it. That is such, I mean, man, so good.
Very good.
I had The Babysitter and Baby the Blood Queen.
Nice.
Absolutely good McG movies. The World's End and Hot Fuzz I had on there that we didn't talk about. Freaky, the Freaky Friday
That's
situation
great.
with Vince Vaughn. Yep.
That one is great.
And I forget what her name is. But another film that she is in that is also a horror comedy, Lisa Frankenstein.
I haven't seen that yet.
I'm going to tell you how Laura, my wife, who picked this movie out, by the way,
Okay.
described this movie, and it couldn't be done better. It is a dream / nightmare that is in the head of Tina Belcher.
Oh, God. A lot of butts.
Watch the movie. It is one of those that
You
you're
sold
going
me
to
on
watch it and you're going to say, what the fuck was that? And yet, as soon as you get the premise and you like it starts clicking for you, you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is
All
Tina
the way
Belcher.
on board.
Yeah, this is Tina Belcher. Happy Death Day 1 and 2.
Those are great. Those are in my honorables.
Yep. Renfield,
Great.
another Nicolas Cage.
Great one, dude.
Yep. Very good humor. Very good humor. Also, another killer performance by Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah.
One that you told me about, Werewolf Within.
Werewolves Within was great, dude.
Honestly, it almost broke, and it almost took my 5 spot from Willie, but Willie had to stand, and I'm happy with that decision. But Werewolf Within almost did it.
It's a great one.
It's a good whodunit. Who is it? Such a good movie. I love Werewolf
What's his
Within.
name? Sam Clark? Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so fucking funny. And that director's great too. He has another great horror comedy called Scare Me to
Sam
Death.
Richardson.
Sam Richardson. He's got another movie called like Try to Scare Me or Scare Me to Death or something like that. That was really good.
Okay. Are there any that I didn't mention?
I've got on my list. Let me go back up to my scratched out lists. Yes, Beetlejuice.
Of course.
Return of the Living Dead.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
100%. It had to be on there.
Um, and then the only other one I have is House 2. So
Oh.
yeah, House 2 was made in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Sam Raimi situation where House was more of a horror movie and House
It
2
sure
is
was.
more like Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're exactly right. Would have never thought about that. But yeah, you're 100% right. It is that situation.
Yep. House 2, baby. And that's all I had on my honorables.
Before we close out, do you want to talk about some dead homies?
Yeah.
About some dead homies? And the thing about horror comedy is the
There's
list
so
is
many deaths.
endless of
Dude,
funny deaths.
I have a million I could name. All right. My favorite though. Oh man. It's
You want me to go?
it's Army of Darkness.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Ash is in this mill or something trying to stay the night. And he eats
Okay, I know
the
which.
wrong thing. A bunch of little ashes pop out everywhere.
Yep.
And at one point he picks one up, swallows him, and the thing is inside fighting him. So he goes to the stove and gets a boiling pot of water straight down the gullet and boils that little sucker alive in his stomach. Yeah,
That's
good
funny.
shit.
That's funny. That's funny. I love that. Very good pick.
Who you going
For my
with?
pick, a movie that I meant to put in my honorable mentions
Ooh.
and didn't. Bill Murray's Death in Zombieland. I knew you were going to react that way.
So good.
Bill Murray's Death in Zombieland is so funny. Where he deadpans it the whole time. I should have known.
Oh,
It was
he
too
did
much.
it.
The makeup. Do you have any final regrets? Garfield? It is, man,
That is solid.
it is
Such a good
so
pick.
funny. That death is so funny because they're partying with Bill Murray and they know that Bill Murray's not a zombie. Yeah.
Another honorable mention and honorable hilarious death. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Dude, when she stakes Paul Rubin's character, aka Pee Wee, and he just starts going, "Ugh, ah, ooh." He does it for like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
dude. I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
post-credit
that's
scene is him going, "Ah."
That is such a Joss Whedon
Dude, it's
thing
so
to do.
good. It's so fucking good. Speaking of horror comedy,
Yeah, fantastic. Yes.
Anaconda 2. Watch Party.
Oh, the
Yeah.
reboot.
Are they not calling it
Okay.
Anaconda 2?
I think they're just
That's
calling it
sick.
Anaconda.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Because of the humor of like that in this universe, the movie Anaconda exists and they're remaking that movie.
Got you. And it turns into an Anaconda situation.
Yeah. I can't wait. So we're going to do, I think we're on this podcast, we're going to do
Yes,
a movie review
of that one.
where Suge and I will watch it and then do a breakdown and can't
Maybe
wait
even
for
get the
that.
wives involved.
I'm hoping to get Laura involved
That would
in
be
this one.
dope, dude.
Yeah. Yep. So next week we will be doing our episode on the 80s.
That's right. So hope you come back next week. Hope you enjoyed listening this week. We sure had fun talking horror on our lunch break. But hey, man, the boss is starting to get pretty pissed, and we got to roll.
Again, Suge, have a wonderful
sir.
birthday, and it's been a
All
great
right,
episode.
stay spooky.